Hey guys, what is going on? It's Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair's friendship is officially over, Liv Morgan wants to appear in horror TV series, former NXT champion makes Impact Wrestling debut, John Cena praises Randy Orton for incredible milestone, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's hit the intro and get into our first story. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair's friendship is officially over. Our first story today takes a look at the real-life friendship of Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. It's been well documented by now that both Becky and Charlotte haven't been on good terms for a long time. This information surfaced following a title exchange segment on SmackDown last month, which saw the two superstars almost come to blows backstage. According to Becky, the tension between herself and Charlotte has hit an all-time high. Becky would discuss the real-life relationship between the two during an interview with Graham Matthews from Bleacher Report. Becky stated, "I think it's renewed disdain for each other. I think that's what's going to make it different. I think before there was always tension, now it just feels like it's a different level. There was always something boiling under the surface for a long time, and that was going to come to a head. Many people didn't see what happened. Well, some people saw what happened, but obviously the whole world didn't see what happened. It was heated, and we all know it was heated. There are many different versions of the story that are out there. Now, it's one of those things where I don't know how Sunday's going to go. And I don't think the audience knows how it's going to go. I know there's going to be a lot of animosity and a lot of spite from both sides. We're going to be out there trying to prove something to the whole world and to ourselves." Becky also added that it's unlikely that herself and Charlotte will ever be friends again, as long as they're both in WWE. Becky revealed, "Honestly, I don't know. I think there would be a lot that would need to be talked about and a lot that would need to be discussed. Honestly, I don't think we can be in this business anymore. I feel like once we're in this industry, she's going to be jealous of me, and I'm not going to like the way she does business. I don't know that it can be repaired while we're both still wrestling." Liv Morgan wants to appear in popular horror series. The Chucky TV series has been a major hit for the USA Network, and it looks like it's only a matter of time before Season 2 is officially confirmed. Following the success of the first season, there's a certain WWE superstar who wants to appear in the next season, and that superstar is Liv Morgan. While speaking to Complex, Morgan shared her aspirations to get into the world of acting, as well as appear in the popular horror series. The Raw superstar revealed, "Oh yeah, it's something I've thought about more recently than ever. I'm definitely interested. I feel whenever the timing's right, the perfect opportunity will appear. Right now, I'm so focused on my work in the WWE and winning that Raw Women's Championship, but I definitely have goals for the future. I'd love to be in Season 2 of Chucky. I'd love to be killed off in a little cameo." Big E appears at boxing event. Since winning the WWE title, Big E has attempted to venture outside of the squared circle, and last night was no exception as he introduced Shawn Porter to the ring for his fight against Terrence Crawford. Unfortunately, Porter would go on to lose the fight to Crawford, but nevertheless, it was great to see Big E receive a mainstream role of this nature. Sasha Banks revealed she asked for her release in 2019. Sasha Banks' leave of absence from WWE programming in 2019 was well documented. Sasha was struggling with depression, and she urgently needed the time off to rest and recover. According to Sasha in a recent interview with BT Sport, Sasha actually asked for her WWE release during this period. Sasha simply didn't want to be in WWE at the time, but WWE Chairman Vince McMahon outright rejected Sasha's request. Sasha would add, "I feel like I was simply not giving my highest good. If I'm not giving my highest good, if I am unable to be the best, if I am not used as the best, then I really have to go find that. I'm always that performer of wanting to be number one and felt in my heart that I was not feeling just good. I felt that I did all that I could and I needed that break. I needed that release, and Vince told me no. That was a great decision on both ends. He knew what he saw, and he is so intelligent, he is so kind and gentle. He actually knew what I needed, which was time." WWE had major plans for Hit Row. When it was announced that all members of the popular Hit Row stable had been released this week, fans were quite rightly shocked. Hit Row were only recently called up to the WWE main roster, and it looks like they were set for a big push. According to Hit Row member Ashante Adonis, WWE had major plans for the stable right up until the day of the release. Ashanti, whilst appearing on Busted Open Radio, revealed that Hit Row were set to feature on the Survivor Series pay-per-view as well as Raw tomorrow night. Adonis added, "Thursday morning was a little weird because we were booked for SmackDown, Survivor Series, and Raw, and then we were unbooked. They booked us again, and then we were unbooked. So I'm like, okay, this is what goes on in WWE. There's a lot of things to figure out. I was like, okay, maybe they have something for us and we'll fly out Saturday or something like that. But I remember watching Thursday Night Football and I missed the call from John Laurinaitis. I called him back, he told me budget cuts and stuff like that, and I was like, thank you. It is what it is." It's been rumored online that Hit Row member Top Dollar was handpicked by Vince McMahon to be a major future star. However, Top Dollar had major heat backstage, which eventually led to him falling out of favor with WWE management. When WWE decided to release Top Dollar, the rest of Hit Row were unfortunately caught in the crossfire and were all subsequently released. Former NXT North American Champion makes Impact debut. There have been rumors of Impact Wrestling's desire to sign Bronson Reed for some time, and after last night, it's been confirmed that Reed is indeed now an Impact Wrestling star. The former NXT North American Champion made his Impact debut at last night's Turning Point event. He will now be going under the name of Jonah, and Jonah made his debut by laying out fan favorite Josh Alexander. Jonah also debuted in NJPW earlier this month, so it looks like Jonah is set to do great things since being released from his WWE contract in the summer. John Cena praises Randy Orton for incredible milestone. Randy Orton is set to make history tonight at Survivor Series as he will break the record for most pay-per-view matches in WWE history. Orton shared the incredible statistic in a tweet this weekend, and a lot of current WWE superstars past and present have been keen to share their admiration for the WWE legend. Without a doubt, the biggest superstar to put over Orton on social media this weekend has been John Cena. Orton's former rival took to Twitter to comment on Orton's achievement. Cena would tweet, "Tonight's Survivor Series achievement by Randy Orton is nothing short of mythical. I hope WWE superstars and WWE Universe understand just how incredible it is. A milestone I'll never reach and always admire. So proud of you, Randy. Thank you for the inspiration. #respect. Orton is set to team with Riddle tonight to take on the Usos in a champion versus champion showdown. What are your predictions for this first-time ever encounter? Let us know in the comments below. WWE Champion wants Cesaro to win the 2022 Royal Rumble. Our final story takes a look ahead at an exciting prospect for the 2022 Royal Rumble. Former United States Champion Cesaro is one of the most beloved superstars in the entire WWE, and it looks like the current WWE Champion, Big E, is advocating for Cesaro to win the 2022 Royal Rumble. Speaking on the Barstool's Wrestling podcast, Big E noted that he would love to see Cesaro get a major push and potentially win the Royal Rumble. Big E stated, "Oh, that's a great question. I feel like the lazy answers would be, it'd be a New Day member. I'd either say Kofi or Woods. So I'll go with someone who's not that. You know what? Let's give Cesaro should win the Royal Rumble. Man, Cesaro is so damn good at what he does in the ring. I'd love to see Cesaro get hot again. When he was with Paul Heyman, like that era, the swing era, and he's still so damn good, but we're so behind him. He's a guy who's deserving of that, so I'd love to see him get some much-deserved momentum." What do you make of the WWE Champion's comments? Would you like to see Cesaro win the 2022 Royal Rumble? Let us know in the comments below. There you have it, folks, the wildest news, stories, and rumors you need to know. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time, back for some more wrestling content.